Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Train Valley. We've been doing good, haven't we? And I got a feeling today's episode might be filled with some more fails because we got to do this one down here, and this was notoriously tough when we did the last chapter. See there, we got a score of 67,000. Interesting. Let's jump into it. Let's do this. Now, we had a sneak peek at this last time, and I don't know how we're going to get started. Well, I do actually. We're going to get started like this. Direct track from there to there. And I'm hoping this will open out in a way that we can build like a nice circle around here. Let's request a train because we've got none waiting at the moment. Now, some of you pointed out that requesting trains would cost me money. And I looked up here, and just then it looked like actually what I saw was tax. But maybe if we request another one, we'll keep our eye on that. So possibly it could cost us money. Now, I wanted to go around in a circle over the top here. Can we bend this track round the corner? Like, is there any way we can get... We can go there. That doesn't make any sense. No appears to be the answer. So what we'll do is go down, across, maybe a little bit further around. Go through the middle of that. And connect right here. There we go. So we've got one that wants to go to orange, one that wants to go to red. Let's send orange out first. And then red after that. So let's speed it up. And we've got another one that wants to go to red as well. I am bankrupt. I was not expecting that. Didn't this happen last time we played this level? Fascinating. Okay, so let's try again. Maybe it was where we destroyed some of that straight away. But it didn't go too well. There we go. So we've saved a little bit of money. Okay. Now I'm going to press R. And yes, we get charged a lot of money for it by the looks of it. That seemed to cost around 3,000. We have the potential to make 8,000 here. So you can make about 5,000 extra. But it'll cost you a little bit of time as well. So maybe we won't focus on requesting too many then. Let's send another one over there. Then we've got one that wants to come down. Now that one's worth 2,700. And actually it doesn't want to come down. It wants to go over to that side. So we've got 22,000. Let's pause the game. And let's just put this track over here. That's probably going to be the shortest journey, right? There we go. And let's continue. And we'll send you over there. And this one can go up to red, which should be just fine. Then this one wants to go to yellow after, so it'll have to wait. But I haven't pressed R again. Also, let's speed things up, as we're just waiting on the one. Cool. Now, this one here wants to go to yellow as well, so we'll send it first, because it will get there quicker. So, off you... Well, we can click on that one. Off you go. And make sure that goes down there. So now, we just got to keep our eye on this. And are we going to pause it? We are. We're not going to take risks, and then we're going to resume. Excellent. So two of them going to yellow. We've got one over here that wants to go to red. Let's get it out of the station. And then change the junction here. And that one wants to go to orange. Excellent. So all is good so far. And we're not going bankrupt, which is nice to see. Let's get you on your way to orange. And this one wants to go too. So we'll speed it up. We'll send that one out. And who's going to get there first? It's obviously... Yikes. I can't click stop. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Resume. Wow, I couldn't click stop as it was coming out of the station. There's something to keep in mind while we play. Okay, so this one's really far away and we need more money. So we'll wait until something wants to go to that station. And then we've got one here that wants to go to yellow. It might have been a good idea to request another one at this point. Right, we've got one that wants to go over there. So we will just go like this to avoid some of the obstacles. And then we can come down. Let's try and get that nice and straight like that. Connect up here. Bam. Excellent. You can now go over there, and that one can come down to yellow. And that one can also go to yellow. Right, and now let's get it out. The track should be built in time. We've seen that problem before. Excellent. And this one's going to stop on the tracks, possibly. Depends on the size of the carriage. Yep, let's not risk it. Oh, wow, that was so close at the bottom. I really took that one for granted there. I really did. And let's get this one out of the tracks as well, because it will want to go down at the bottom here. But we do want to make this into a circle, so that's something to keep in mind. One that wants to go to orange, so we'll wait until that one's gone past. And when that's going to orange, this one will go to red. So we're going to leave it like this for now. Wait until another station pops up, and then try and connect them in a circle. So that's now going to go off in that direction. Excellent. Orange is going to come out, and obviously we're going to give it a second. Let's send you across to red. And everything is set up and good to go. So when that one arrives there, red will come out. And hopefully it doesn't send it out too early. Now, are these going to crash? It looks like they might. So why risk it? Also, I'm going to click start again straight away because it takes it a fair bit of time to get going. And that way we can speed things up a little bit. Right, you're going to go out to red, so is this one. And we can't send that one to yellow. If that was an orange, we maybe could have sneakily sent it across. And we're doing fine with what we got. We've got 26,000, so we're sort of hanging in there with the same amount of money. And that one wants to go to red, so it will just have to wait. We've got one here that wants to go to orange. Maybe I should have waited for that, actually, because now this one's waiting for it. So yeah, about now is where we want to have our circle track put in place. So let's do it. Let's gamble a little bit. If we keep our eye on the money and we can't... Oh, that was silly. That was silly. Oh dear, we've wasted a bit of money there. Okay, so let's undo that. That's set us back a few thousand. I guess if we start with this one going down, and then we have our connections here and there. There we go, 20,000. So we could have had a little bit more. Right, so you're going to red, everything's good. You're going to orange, you're now going to bypass and go up there, which means this one can go straight across to silver. Excellent, and we've got a red waiting over here. That one wants to go to yellow, which it will do after this one comes out. And again, the circle seems to be the way to go. That was an early suggestion that we had playing this game on like one of the first videos. By the way, I think we've almost done this because I've just noticed the meter over here. Oh, actually, it popped back down again. Ugh, didn't click it in time. I saw it and I didn't click it. Okay, you need to go out and up there. And we've got a red down the bottom as well to think about. Okay, now stop. Change the junction. Turn around. Down you go. And you definitely need to go to red next. So we'll send you out and you'll go across the bottom and up, which is all configured for. And this one will go out behind and come down here and go around to the bottom that way. Okay, so no, we are not near the end because we just got another station. And how are we going to connect to that one, eh? This one's going to go behind. And we'll connect to it in a moment. We've also got another one for yellow here. I'm going to send that out now. Right, so got to pay a lot of attention here. Yep, up you go. Then that changes. Bam, and then these two go through that way. Excellent. And now this one wants to go to white. So now it's the time to pause. We're going to bend our track downwards and try and avoid lots of obstacles there. That's good. How are we on money? 22,000. And it doesn't want to connect. It doesn't want to connect that way. Can you not just go, yeah, why can't it do that? Okay, so let's see. How's that building? It's building good. Right, two are going to yellow. And then that one wants to come across. And this one wants to go down into white. So we are on top of it and doing really good again. This game's fantastic. I say that every time, don't I? I really do like it. And I'm very glad, by the way, that we're doing a series here on the channel. If you remember like the second episode, I said maybe this isn't the best game for YouTube, but we stuck at it. All of you convinced me that you wanted to watch it, and it's been a lot of fun. I probably should have sent red out before sending green up, but that's the way we're doing it. So up goes that one. And maybe like another track around the back here, but I think that's going to be it from us. So we're just waiting on reds. Then we've got an orange and a yellow. So the yellow will go down. That way it will reach its destination that way around the loop. And this one can go at the same time. And then red comes out and we'll find it a path. Excellent. Yep, all set to do the right thing there. Okay, so this meter down the bottom, I've been thinking that this is the indicator to the end of the level. I wonder if it has something to do with the trains running out, like you're actually playing on, like, let's say, theoretically, a never-ending timescale, and once you sort of meet this marker, that's the end of the game, because, yeah, this thing moves all over the place. Like, right now, it's just gone all the way up to that, then it stopped, it went back down, but why? Nothing arrived at a station that time. Now, I probably did that wrong, actually. I should have sent this one out first to follow this one around to red, which I haven't configured correctly. We've got one here that wants to go to yellow, so after green goes up that track, yellow comes out, and red will follow it, I guess. Good stuff. Let's speed it up a little bit. Yellow can probably start to come out about now, I reckon. Yep. Okay, it's still on track to do the same thing all the way over. Bam, round it goes. And let's see. We now got a green. Let's send the green up quickly and then the orange can come out after. Actually, no, that doesn't make much sense. Let's send you out to red because we want to send white across here. And that track will be sort of clear. So red will go up the top. Let's sneakily send one to orange. Yeah. Wow, we're gonna have some serious management to do here for a second. You're set to go to red, that one's set to go to orange, this one is set to go to white, and that one will be going to green, all at the same time. Okay, off you go. Bam. Right, now we need to possibly pause. We're going to pause and resume. Yes, that definitely would have hit. Looks like this one might hit. We're going to pause and resume. And we just about managed to squeeze all of those in at the same time. Fantastic. This red's going to follow out behind it. We just got another station. Oh my god, this level is going on. Okay, let's pause and think about this. Now, our loop system has been great. With this, it's been a little bit of a tricky thing to manage. We do have 83,000, so ideally having another track run through here seems like the way to go. 2 big loops, but I think actually we need to connect here and send that across to there, and that's going to cost us a lot of money. So we will go up by 1. Maybe we'll give a bit more space for the connections below. Right, now that's costing us 11,000 so far. Do those stack onto the red price? Yes, they appear to do so. Yes, I think it does. The little icon there I'm talking about. So if we're going to go through 2 things, we may as well come back a little bit. Go up here, and then go through 2 things there. That one costs 10,000. Is that right? 2,000, 1,000, 10,000. So we want to avoid that actually, which we can't do. So we want to go even higher basically. So we want to go up to this height, and then it's 1,000, 1,000. Wow. So a little bit of micromanagement there. Worth our time, by the looks of it. And we'll connect like that. 28,000. That's a large amount of the money that we've made. But we're not done just yet. Right, let's resume for a second. We've got a white, right, red. I got so distracted. You're supposed to follow that one out sneakily. We've got another red that wants to go in here. And you've gone the wrong way because I haven't hit the switcher. Excellent. While you're turning around, we'll send this one down here. Okay, now these are on a collision course, so you'll stop for a second. If this looks a little bit manic, it's definitely getting a little bit manic. Right, you are now going to stop and in a moment turn around. You are going to resume. And now this one wants to come out to orange. Let's get it out. Let's get it travelling around here. As we... No. Ah! Damn! Absolute damn. Oh, that really sucked, didn't it? All I had to do was change that switcher and I forgot about it. So that's going to set us back on some money. And, oh man, this got really tough all of a sudden. Okay. Oh, we were doing so good. Let's send this one up to green and just pause orange when it gets around to that bit. And we are going to connect it up over here as well. Like we're going to have a track like that, I think. Let's go one closer. Excellent. Now will be your cue to pause somewhere around here. There we go. Excellent. Right, and as far as other trains go, there's so little being requested. I'm once again wondering if we're near the end of this, but no, a couple of other ones have popped up. So you are going to go to orange. Oh, we were doing so good. It was almost perfect. And this one wants to go... Right, that's a bit of a weird way for it to connect, because you can't go straight down, can you? We'll suss that one out, maybe make some modifications. Okay, now all of this is almost correctly hooked up. Unfortunately, we've got to go through the tractor there. Right, you're heading to... Oh my god, let's pause, because we've got things that want to go to blue. So silver will send across the top. It will be on the correct path if we change that one. And then we've got things here that want to go to blue. So you can go around. This one will follow. We've also got something there that wants to go to yellow. So actually, we will send you to yellow and change that one after. Now, this is where it's... I remember that pointing in that direction. Maybe we'll have to go around... Well, that really sucks. I could have swore that was going the right direction. One of the things that's really tough is as you send out lots of trains, you've got to remember when you're switching tracks, like this over here. Now I've got to remember to click that. Anyway, let's send this on its way. Let's adapt and send the two of them round in a circle. So that'll go that way. And we'll pause you again. Okay, so that one's going to go... Oh, except... Ow, we can't go up there. Right, we're going to have to send these around together and then modify the track as we go around. What is going on? This level got crazy all of a sudden. It went completely crazy. And we could probably be managing more trains at this point, but I am kind of stuffed, aren't I? Let's pause. We can't really do anything anywhere until we sort this middle track out. Okay, so we have 66,000. What do we want to do here? We want to make Right, look at that pattern. That's probably not going to work too well in our favour. I think what we should do is step it all back a notch or two. Come out to the... Damn it, come out to the side, then face that way. This one needs to come back a step. Come out to the side. Face into the middle. Right, now we're going to have crossroads here. Yep, that's the thing. And we'll connect the circle on that side. Now this thing will probably... Well, we just need connections all over the place, basically. Do you not... I can't see what's going on all of a sudden. So, right, go away, things, whatever you're called. Bulldozers. Now, can we connect... We can't seem to connect down onto that same point, which is... Like, why would it not connect there? But we can go down there. That seems like a waste of money, doesn't it? Oh, let's just get this thing working. Right, and then we need 2 more connections. One there. And is it because the tracks aren't built yet that it couldn't connect with it? Oh, that was probably it. Okay. Have I... That sounds like something I probably would have learnt before, right? And then forgotten about. Or maybe not. No, because they don't have the little green things. Right, we're paused again. We're going to go into build mode, and we can do a little track there. Right, that looks ugly and horrible. We're going to send these ones up to the top, which they're actually on the track to do. So off you go. Right, that was terrible. They're going to go around there. This junction looks awful, I know. What's next? I think this one going down to that corner makes sense. Every station has a train in request. I think I must have not paused it while I was building by mistake. Which is definitely... Oh my god, that's not good. Oh my god. Oh, we were doing so well, and then it got manically difficult. I'm not surprised. I should have learnt by now. Ah, just a few mistakes that we made a moment ago. Now, it's probably going to send out more and more trains now, isn't it? Which is going to make my life difficult. You are watching me suffer. I did say this might happen. We're going to send this over to green. Aha, and that one as well following it. So... The 2 of those, yep, are both on a course to go to green if we swap that there. And I think we should get yellow out and bring it around. And blue can possibly get out and move around a little bit as well. So we're moving the trains. And we've got another station. What? I was not prepared for this. Okay, we have to pause blue. We have to switch that switcher. Pause you. You're going up there. And now we... Oh my god, look how close together they are. We have to stop and think for a second because we might want to send out another train. We want to get reds out next. So when the blues go past, this goes. Right, that's on its way. You are going to yellow. Oh, step by step now we bring out the second red. Okay, and you're gonna... This one's going to go down and around into red. Excellent. Let's connect this up as well. My god, this is difficult. If you're enjoying this video and having a good time and you're relaxed, you're not feeling like I am. I'm feeling stressed out. This is a difficult game. We're going to send the red one up there. Okay, now you're going to be good to go to blue. Start moving because there's a red behind you. Quicker, quicker. We might have to pause the red. What else needs moving? We've got an orange that needs to come across. And this one wants to go to silver, so... Or white. Let's go down there. Stop, you. Oh, I might have not been quick enough. Oh my god. Skin on my teeth. There is some. Let's send this one out down here, and that will go round to purple, while the one below goes to white, and you are now set to go across there. Right, orange to that one, I think, is the next priority. We've got a yellow we could send across the bottom, and we've just gotten back on top of it, really, haven't we? I think we might be at the end of the game, though, or the end of this level. So, down you go to yellow. That one wants to go to red, but this one's going to orange. This one up here is the one that wants to go to red, and we can queue that up for it to do so. Right, let's get it out of the tracks. Let's keep our eye on it. Any others popping up? I don't see any other requests. We've got a silver here, but that red's going through first, so speed it up again. Nothing else has popped up. And this may be the last one now. And we're doing this with a profit of, what was that, 112? 112, yeah. Oh, you want to go to yellow? Let's send you that way, because there's another train there. Bam, there you go. This one wants to go to purple. We are not done yet, are we? That one wants to go to blue. This one wants to go to orange. I think we'll send this one over to blue that way. Nice and simple. This one will go down to purple the other way. And the one that wants to go to orange will go up behind it. We are just not done at all. You want to go to purple, didn't you? So let's get you down and around and on the way. You want to go to orange, you'll go up top to get there and send you around that big loop. Yep, that's correct. This one wants to go to red. Let's see if we can sort that out quickly while these other trains are moving around. And we've got one here that wants to go to green, which we're going to try and sneakily do before this one arrives. It's getting crazy. Everything is on track. I need to pause because you are now going to orange. So we will set that up and make that happen right there. And we've got a collision about to happen. I thought I could have got that one out quicker. We're going to stop it because purple's clearly going to blitz round there into that bit. And we've got one here that wants to go to purple as well. Let's keep the one down here paused. And we're all on track. We've got one here that wants to go to white. It's not ending. It's not ending anytime soon, is it? This is going to be a long one. Okay, we'll send silver around the top way since there's nothing else going on up there. So everything here is queued to go downwards. You'll resume. You are going up to green. Aha, we've just sent these two facing into each other. Let's get that one going down to yellow. Who will get there first? We've got other requests coming, so let's get orange out and moving around. Right, and everything's going okay. That's set to go to orange. We'll send that one out to yellow. Right, okay, the management for a second there just got a bit mental. I just started to do too many things and became aware of it all too quickly. That's not on a path for yellow, but now it is. That's good. Orange will sneak in behind it. This one will sneak in down here, I believe. Okay, all good. Might have to pause that one. No need to risk anything. And off you go up into the station. Then we've got one here that wants to go to blue. I am going slightly mental again. I feel like I am going absolutely mental playing this game. Okay. Oh, it really does. It really tests you, this one. Let's get red out as well. Blue's going up top. Red will come down the bottom here. And this one's sneaking up top to blue as well. You've got to keep it all in your mind. And it so quickly can disintegrate if you're not quick enough. Right, that one is going to wait until red's gone past. Red's going up this one, so we're changing that junction. Then it's a case of which two of these get there first. And I think it's going to be this one. And it's going to have a fair bit of time. So let's pause that one. Let's get white moving. Let's resume that one. And white is on track to go to the bottom. That's great. We've got a purple and a green. So purple can... Oh, change the switcher. Purple can go across the bottom. Green can go across the top. That makes perfect sense. Excellent. Right, let's get purple moving then. They are our next two to manage. And it's just no ending in sight at the moment. You got a long episode for today. Let's get this one going up to green. Once that's gone, orange can come into play. Right, and then this one's going up to purple. Once that one's there, that will come down. Oh, God, it is so crazy. Crazy game. Right. I thought one of them here wanted to go to orange. That one did. Let's get that one moving. This one can now pop down to white. We might have to pause that. Let's make sure this one is heading to orange. It is. And we're going to have to pause green, right? But we want to do that as close as we can. Excellent. You're now on a path to go down here. Very good. That one's going to its destination. This one can now resume. We are owning it at the moment. We're in a groove. That's what we're doing. We're grooving. We're going to send this one straight across to get to purple. And the reason we're doing that is because we've got a red here. So that's going to go straight up and into reds. You're on a track for purple. Good. But purple wants to send something out. We're not going to do that. We're going to wait. Very good. So two things here that want to go. They'll have to wait for purple to come around because it's right in the way. And surely now we're at the end of the episode. I've noticed this meter is stuck at the top, so this might actually be the last two trains. We've made a whooping profit up here though. Let's get blue moving. Let's send blue all the way across and around. Bam, that's going to hit its destination. This one will follow the same way around, and we'll just have to make sure they don't collide, which they don't appear to do. Then it's that switcher there, isn't it? Cool. Any more requests? None in sight. I do believe that's it. We've made a large profit, and that was a lot of fun. We had some horrible crashes, some mistakes that could have been avoided, but we got there in the end, and that was really, really fun. I've got a feeling this level, this type, is maybe a sort of infinite play one, and there's a requirement to keep it going, like how quickly you can get the trains to the stations, because we got a large score on that. So let me know if you're playing this game yourself, what score you got on that one. Be fascinating to hear. Maybe I did good there. It felt like I did good, despite having a couple of crashes. Anyway, that's it from me this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. As always, thank you so much for the support on the videos, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.